Greetings, I'm Rachel from the Budding Pianist, and welcome to my lesson on the Avalanche, Opus 45 No. 2 by Steven Heller. Steven Heller's Opus 45 is a collection of 25 etudes. Etudes are pieces that focuses on the pianist's technical skills. In the case of the Avalanche, we are focusing on being able to play quick triplets evenly from hand to hand, and to be able to play large chords with each note playing simultaneously with a full tone. This is a 25th piece in the suggested teaching order of Jane Magrath's Masterpieces with Flair, Book 1. The Avalanche is in 2/4 time, it's a duple meter, and A minor. It is to be played allegro vivace, which means fast and lively. And without further ado, let's take a look. The A section is measures 1 through 32. First, we will focus on measures 1 through 12. Measures 1 through 12. This piece moves quickly and requires fingers to be lively while wrist and forearms navigate them across the keys. A good warm-up would be to block each measure, and it won't sound good. So blocking is literally just that. You play all the notes in the measure at once. But look at how grouping it together, I can go from measure to measure quickly, and my hands just go straight into whatever pattern is next. Focus on keeping your body relaxed. If you tense up, the music will sound uneven and will not be able to get up to tempo. After you can quickly and easily move from measure to measure, play it as written. You will want to master this slowly first, so more like this. Focus on transferring the weight from your wrist to the finger. This will ensure that you can play controlled when you speed the piece up and prevents the music from sounding sloppy and wild. Also, you will play with better accuracy. Once you have mastered this section slow, you can start speeding it up. You can either use a metronome and increase the speed every repeat. I play this at 152 beats per minute. Let's see, I don't know if you'll be able to hear the metronome, so you're just gonna have to trust that there's a metronome being played in the background. This is 152. So you could start at like 100 and just slowly bring up the speed, or you can use impulse practice. Impulse practice is playing a measure, resting a measure. So even if you can't play 152, all 12 measures, you probably can one at a time. So that would be 2, like that. And so you're relaxing in between the measures, and that will help you to be able to play fast also, because again, tension will be your biggest enemy when it comes to fast playing. So practicing staying relaxed is just as much as important as speeding it up. For measures 13 through 16, add the pedal. You will still play the hand staccato, but the pedal with the staccato attack will make the chords ring out. So let's look at 13 through 16. I love this part. I'm going to play that again. I'm also pedaling with each chord here. Measures 17 through 32 are a repeat of measures 1 through 16. So once you get to 16, you're just going to play that again. Then we get to the B section, which is measures 33 through 72. Focus on measures 33 through 40. We have a melody in the bass being accompanied by chords in the treble. So you have the triplets first, and then this is where the ear should go. These add to the drama, and you definitely want to voice them. Especially, I like to bring the accent up onto that B flat and then the last note lift off of it. I'm going to play that again to demonstrate. Very dramatic. So make sure that left hand rings out. Okay, and that pattern continues. Same thing. And lift. Now these are challenging, these downward, I mean the whole piece is challenging depending on what level you're at, but these downward triplets, for me the big challenge was to be able to play them controlled when it was fast. Like I could play them really well at that speed, but then as soon as I sped up it was just like, just a total mess. So I had to block this a lot. And so forth, and then I would like just block in half measures too to get used to the going over effect, because sometimes your wrist can get in your way when you do an over under. Oh, A. So I did that a lot to really polish this up so that when I played it fast it still had that nice even sound that the first page had. Of course, let's try that one more time. Another time. Okay, and then at 44 you have those chords I was referring to in the introduction. You want everything to sound together, so make sure your fingertips are very firm while you play. And not too loud, it says piano in my music. And then it pretty much repeats from at 33. And then this one starts on C instead of A, so make sure that you don't repeat measure 41 when you get to measure 57, because it is slightly different. Again, you can use the blocking to help get you through that. I actually found that one easier than the other one. And then, you know, have some drama here. You have these chords that everything needs to play together at. I like to do a little softer here just to add some variety. And then I go on full on loud here. So this ending, I actually found this ending a little tricky. You have the, you know, accented chord here while going back to the main theme from the beginning. Staccato, and then a nice arpeggiated chord. That's what that little squiggly line is next to the chord. So you start at the bottom and add each note up, but it's quick. Staccato, and then again accented. And then this is another one where you have to stay in control or it'll become a complete mess. Nice and soft here. Nice and soft there too. So it's hard to not get your fingers all jumbled up at this ending, which I now see you can't see the notes there. That's not great. It stops there. So you know what? I'm gonna play that an octave lower real quick just so you can see the movement. So this is supposed to be played up here, but I'm gonna play it here. So we have, one more time. So if you're having a hard time staying in control because it's the end and it's very fiery and you know, energetic here, so there's going to be a temptation to just take off running. And if you do that, by the end it's going to get ahead of you. It's not going to sound good. So if you're having a hard time with that, put little accents on the beats, like wherever you have this left hand, just accent it. Put a little more stress on it. And that will help you keep everything in control and not go too fast. Not like every beat be faster than the last beat. There's no accelerando here, so you definitely need to stay in control. And that's it for this piece. For convenient, engaging, and life-changing piano lessons in the comfort of your home, go to my website, thebuddingpianist.com, and sign up for a free 30-minute Piano Maestro lesson with me. Learn how to navigate the keyboard and play a song within 30 minutes. Keep growing through the joy of music.